Well, what something that really stands out to me is I just got remarried 2 years ago. Best wife ever. I love her to death. We get along great. But my first wife, that was a disaster. It was, I mean, I'm being, you know, you're making that sound as bad as it really was. To the extent of it being bad, I'm not exaggerating sharing that she went through 20 different attorneys in our divorce. I would describe divorce as in the hierarchy of horrible things that happened to us in our lives. The first terrible thing, number one, is death, obviously. The second thing is divorce. I mean, some aren't so bad. Mine was horrific. And I describe that like being in a giant vat of quicksand. You're standing there, you keep sinking, and all of a sudden there's two talking heads, her lawyer, my lawyer, and the dollar signs are flying all over the place. You have no control, and aside from being very expensive, it's emotionally can be devastating. So when I was going through it, and mine was so extreme, and what I just described is how I felt. I all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? I know a lot of people, so I started calling friends, and I'd say, do you have any buddies that are guys, that they have friends that are in their mid-40s that have two young kids, have kids that are going through it. Do you know anybody? Call Tom. I started getting all these referrals from people that I knew to meet guys like me relative to what I was going through as they were going through it as well. And it was an incredible experience because aside from we're both experiencing a terrible thing, it was like instant best friend. It was like instant camaraderie. And I learned things that were so meaningful. One thing that was so incredibly significant as to the outcome of my divorce, and it came from one of these fellows similar to me and not from my attorney. And it was a business thing because attorneys, candidly, particularly matrimonial, are not necessarily business people. And after 3-4 of these meetings with new people, light bulb goes off in my head. Now, at the time, I had about 8,500 people in my database, people that I have been collecting over the years. And I sent out the following email to my database: divorced or divorcing dads with young children luncheon. That was the topic. If you're going through what I'm going through, where you're being abused by the system, have no idea what's going to happen next, feel like you're living in fog, being financially extorted, and are gravely concerned about the potential emotional scars inflicted upon our children, I'm putting together similarly situated dads to vent, strategize, and for each of us to help each other. If I'm describing you and you'd like to participate, you have an interest, please let me know. I'd love to chat with you. If I'm describing a friend, I would really appreciate if you could forward my email to that person. Thank you very much. I put send. 8,500 people, no exaggeration. I had over 2,000 responses.